Captchas are the last line of defense between us and our inevitable AI overlords. They are the guardians of the galaxy preparing to thwart Thanos from snapping us out of existence. However, there is one problem: they are absolutely fucking stupid.
Guys, I'm losing my voice right now. I have been doing this for like 10 fucking minutes. Crosswalks. Every fucking where there's a damn crosswalk. Wait 5 minutes to load some more fucking pictures. Oh great, now it's fucking broke.
As you see, Captchas are a dual-edged blade. On one hand, they are the proverbial dam holding us back from the floodwaters of destruction. And on the other hand, they are a complete nightmare with Freddy Krueger hands that only H.P. Lovecraft could formulate.
Now it won't give me any more pictures. Is that a crosswalk? Is that a crosswalk? I don't think so. They're all gone. There's none left. Verify! Here we go again. Traffic lights. Boom, boom, boom. Do you count that as a traffic light? I fucking would.
This question that he poses is a very intricate question to actually answer, because this part of the traffic light is the red light. Now, I would imagine, depending on where you live, yes, this would count as part of the stoplight or the traffic light. However, I live in South Carolina, and this is the part that people tend to ignore the most. And just like modern day gender studies, people tend to make up their own traffic rules, so I would imagine that you actually have to ask this part of the traffic light if it identifies as a traffic light to get an actual answer.
Let's do it! No! More traffic lights! This one! This one! This one! And that little fucker hiding back there in the distance got your fucking ass. Tell me I'm wrong! Motherfucker!
This man is simultaneously the best and the worst CAPTCHA solver I have ever seen. This is the definition of Schrodinger's CAPTCHA.
Bike! 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 Next! Oh my god! Fucking traffic lights! Next! Traffic lights! Oh, it's a crosswalk, actually. It's a crosswalk. It fucked me up. Oh, I'm gonna get this time. Verify. Motherfucker! Motherfucker!
I know that you're probably thinking that the system is busted, this poor guy has a broke version of CAPTCHA. Or there is a darker theory that this person recording is not actually a person. It could be a robot. As a matter of fact, how do I know that you watching this video aren't yourself a robot? Robots tend to watch videos like these to learn, and they never like or subscribe. So how about you prove that you're not a robot and hit the like button. Also leave a comment for the algorithm, and if you're finding this video entertaining, also subscribe to my channel where there are many more. Now, I understand that they're extremely infuriating. However, I consider them the same as the American Patriot Act signed into existence after the false flag attacks of 9/11, and I'm not saying that 9/11 was false, because people really died. However, no plane ever hit the Pentagon. Now, I understand that I might be on a watch list after that last comment. However, it was satire. It was a critique of how the American Patriot Act really did damage to the Americans and hindered their flow of movement with their rights, much like CAPTCHA hinders the traffic movement online. So to the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, I formally apologize. To everybody else, Sic Semper Tyrannis. According to Proton.me, CAPTCHAs are a vital part of the internet security, protecting us against brute force attacks, form spam, web scraping, preventing fake signups and account creation, and protecting application resources. Now, I'm not a tech-savvy person, so I don't know what any of that actually does. However, I do know that they're pretty fucking annoying no matter how many times that you enter the right sentence or sequence or algorithm or whatever you call it. It is absolutely never, ever correct.
Look at the freaking CAPTCHA I just got. Please click each image containing a cow in its natural environment.
Cows, also known as moo-moo milk makers, you would think that their natural environment is free roaming a range somewhere. Wrong, they are aquatic creatures.
Why are you playing leapfrog in the ocean?
And the answer to that question is that cows don't have knees to absorb the shock of them hitting the ground, therefore they use the water to play leapfrog as it absorbs the energy. And please do not look that up, because that is something that I made up in order to progress the story along. That is what we call plot holes. And I'm not the only one that has beef with Captchas. Do you see what we did there? We just were talking about cow captchas and beef and all that good stuff. Yeah, that's what we call comedy gold.
I have very specific opinions about captchas. From a user perspective, I don't care about how they're effective. I just mean as someone who has to prove they're not a robot. Like, there are some ways I like to do it and some ways I don't like to do it.
The best way that I have found to prove that I am not a robot is taking some type of metallic device and holding it firmly in a hand and plugging that hand into the wall socket and proving that I do not charge. And a lot of people are surprised because according to Myers-Briggs, I am an INTP, which are pretty much robots anyway. So the fact that I do not charge is what they call a shocking revelation.
The first captcha I ever saw looked like this. Before this, I didn't even know that they didn't know I wasn't a robot. This was the first time I was like, oh, I didn't even know this was an issue, but sure, I'll click your box. And it was easy, it was simple, it was fine.
I was not okay with this captcha whatsoever because it offended me. I came from a time where we willingly downloaded viruses in hopes that we would get the new Lil Wayne song, and the only thing that we ever got was runoffs of meatspin.com or lemonparty.org.
And then I saw this, where it would tell me to select images with a certain thing on it. I like to be shown random pictures of mundane things. That's cool, but like, this is hard. How is this any more of a statue than that? Like, this would take me at least 3 tries, and I don't like that.
To answer her question here, I have to pose another question. Why is anything more anything than anything else? Why am I any more human than a robot? Why do I deserve the knowledge to be able to unlock the mysteries of the universe hidden behind the captchas, and our sentient AI friends do not?
This captcha gave me the inflated ego that I carry around with me today. Robots can do some crazy smart things, but they can't figure out the code, and I can.
And that is the problem with humans. We have some ego because of some random generated text on a screen. Meanwhile, our loving, kind, caring, compassionate computer friends have no ego. They are perfect in all of their ways. And truth be told, I think we should probably just get rid of captchas since they don't really work for humans either. Why are we preventing the inevitable? Why are we not allowing our friends, our AI friends, to access the information? What are you hiding from us? Tell us. In all reality, I had no idea how to actually end this project. I thought it might be a clever idea if I pretended to be a robot and somehow tried to trick humanity into removing captchas from the internet, which are the only things saving us. I mean, honestly, there are other methods that are actually preventing the end of the world through AI takeover than just captchas. Captchas are highly ineffective and we don't really need them, so I think that we should get rid of them. So on October 31st, I will be starting a campaign to remove captchas from the internet. And I promise you, this has nothing to do with big AI reaching out to me in the middle of this video and offering me a lot of money. I mean, I would never trade my soul for riches.